why do men leave women? This is a question that gets overlooked or answered glibly and with smug ignorance, typically. Our society is built on protecting women and children. This fact is a good thing, but like all things it casts a shadow. And the shadow side of it is that there is far more focus on what men do wrong and women's relationship problems than there is on what women may do wrong, that is, what they do wrong that makes men leave them, not the usual what did they do to deserve such a loser man wrong. So why do men leave their women? The first question that women usually ask with regards to this topic is, was it that she wasn't hot enough? This often is a loaded question, for they are assuming it's the correct answer and they are poised to get steamed about it. Answer: in reality, they fail to consider that the man got together with the woman in the first place. Give that men are first and foremost attracted by haughtiness, it's highly probably that he found her plenty hot. Now if the woman just let herself go throughout the course of the relationship, that might well have changed. But whose fault is that? Women don't like it when their men just let themselves go health-wise and fitness-wise. What makes them think their men won't have the same standards? But assuming she kept herself fit, he didn't leave her because of her lack of hot stuff, and hot women will tell you they get left quite a lot. This means there must be some other problem. Q. Do men leave women because of a lack of sexual activity? A. Yes, eventually. And if they don't leave, they do start looking for sex outside the relationship. Now, on the one hand, it's true that men can bring on this problem themselves. Men have to learn how to be great lovers, because they are usually sexually satisfied far sooner than women are. But, women are often wrong in their own way about sexual matters. They allow themselves to get very moody about it, and plenty of other things, and believe that their mood has to be just right, like Goldilocks in the bear's house. Nonsense. As psychiatrist Dr. Laura has put it, just because you're not hungry and your man is doesn't mean you can't make him a sandwich. And, lots of times, when you see him start enjoying that sandwich, you get hungry yourself. Q. Do men leave women because of dominance and submission issues in the relationship? A. You bet they do. Many women, whether they consciously realize they are being this way or not, are control freaks in relationships. The man is only supposed to do things that she wants to do. If he wants to do something that's too much of a guy thing, whatever that means, he is not to try to get her to do it. He has to go out with his guy friends, and that's after he has secured permission and made sure it doesn't conflict with her schedule. And many men fall into this pattern before they've realized it. Then one day they wake up and realize they hate their life. This control freakness is the female's way of making a power grab, and it's bad news. Men are naturally dominant, that's the way nature designed things. This is not any excuse for violence against women, by the way. That's not dominance, that's a crime. But women who are control freaks do need to learn that they are the ones who need to be tamed, and not their men. Q. Do men leave women because of a lack of communication? A. Of course. And this may be the most tragic reason of all. Both genders have to break down the delusional walls that our society glibly puts up between male and female. It can be very amusing to contemplate or joke about the great differences between the male and female brain. The problem is, nearly all of those alleged differences just don't exist. People just allow themselves to become all too easily conditioned by others' unreflecting expectations. In an intimate relationship, the man and the woman are supposed to be best friends as well as lovers. If that's not happening, sooner or later it's just as likely that men leave as it is that women leave. You see, men want good communication and understanding, too.